Hi, I'm John Decker, PGA instructor and author of the book, Golf is My Life, Glorifying God Through the Game. Today I want to talk to you about the short game, and I want to work on your weight distribution in the short game, and we want to focus on learning to hit the golf ball with our body weight. We want to learn how to use our body weight in the short game. A lot of times when I see people get into the short game, they try to do everything with their arms and their hands, but you're still using your body weight. Now, how we distribute the weight is very important. I've got an alignment stick here in the ground, and I've got it straight up and down for an illustration purposes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set my body weight in front or behind the alignment stick, depending on how high I want to hit my shots. When I practice, I have a 60-degree wedge here. In my short game, I like to work on low, medium, and high shots. So anytime that I set up to hit a low shot, I'm going to get my weight in front of the alignment stick, make a low backswing and a low follow through. So I'm going to put the ball right in the middle of my stance, feet are real close together, open up my left foot and pull it back. Notice the ball is right in between. Set the club up behind the ball and then set my weight in front of the alignment stick and swing back and through just like this. Now when I do this, this is going to produce a lower trajectory shot. I make a little bit of a divot. It's wet out here today, so I'm going to make a little bit more divot than normal. But there's not a lot of swing in that shot. And I also will hit this shot if I'm like trying to come out of trees, like under a tree. Anytime I want to lower my ball flight, that's what I'll do. Now the medium trajectory shot is I'm going to make two adjustments. Number one is I'm going to widen my stance just a little bit, and now I'm going to set my weight a little bit more 50-50. So I should say 50, about 60-40. So I've got about 60%. So I'm slightly in front of this, not nearly as much as I was before. I'm going to make a little more backswing and a little bit more follow through. This is going to produce a higher trajectory shot. So feet are together, I open, I widen a little bit more, set just a little bit of weight into my left side, and then I'll go back and through. That ball went higher. I'm going to make a little bit more swing. I'm going to get a little bit more divot. Now, to hit the higher shot, I'm going to put my feet together. I'm going to open up my left foot, and I'm going to widen my stance even more. And now notice my center of gravity, my weight is more behind the stick. So I'm going to go ahead now. I will open up the club face a little bit more, especially today the grass is wet. So I need to open up the club face, and then I'm going to have the club just slide through the grass just like this. Feet together, open, widen my stance more, open the club face. Now my weight is more behind the line or behind the stick, and I'm going to go ahead and hit my shot now. And that shot went much higher. Obviously, bigger swing. I'm going to take a little bit more turf, a much higher shot when I hit that. When I'm focusing on my short game, I like to hit low shots, medium shots, and high shots. Don't stand there and just hit one shot after another, because there's different. In some situations, I want to lower my ball flight. In some situations, I want to hit the ball higher. I will say this: hitting the ball lower is an easier shot. There's a lot less things that can go wrong. So you always want to go to your low shot first. If you can't hit the low shot, then you want to go with the medium shot. And if you can't hit that, your last shot would be the high shot. Remember, the higher you hit the ball, the less roll you get. The lower you hit the ball, the more roll you're going to get. So in a situation where I have a lot of green to work with, let's say I have a pin that's 40 feet on the green and I have nothing in front of me, I'm going to go with the lower shot. If I have to go over a bunker to a really tight pin, now I've got to hit the higher shot because I want to stop the ball. But you need to practice all three, low, medium, and high. And remember, you're changing your setup. You're changing your setup. You're adding a little bit more swing for the higher shot, a little less swing for the lower shot. But you're changing your setup by distributing your weight. The more I get my weight in front of the stick, the lower I hit the shot. The more I get my weight behind the stick, the higher I hit the shot. Practice the low, medium, and high shot, and you're definitely going to improve your game.